The Colombian government started talks with FARC dissidents who had rejected the guerrilla group's 2016 peace pact, with a view to demobilizing some 3,500 fighters and putting an end, once and for all, to their armed insurgency. Negotiations between the government of President Gustavo Petro and leaders of the so-called Central General Staff, EMC, kicked off in Tibu in the country's northeast, an area surrounded by drug crops and hard hit by the ongoing violence. The parties also agreed to observe a bilateral ceasefire until January 15, according to the Defense Ministry. Hours before negotiators gathered, Petro said that Colombia hoped to deliver a message of peace to the world, something it could not do if members of its society were killing each other. Petro, Colombia's first ever leftist president, is in a diplomatic spat with Israel over his criticism of that country's war with Hamas. On his initiative, the government wants to give the dissidents a second chance to lay down arms after rejecting the 2016 peace agreement with the Evolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, FARC, of which they were then a part. That deal saw about 7,000 FARC fighters give up arms and attempt to reintegrate into civilian life, though a faction under guerrilla leader Néstor Gregorio Vera, alias Ivan Mordisco, opted to keep fighting. The EMC steadily increased its presence in territories formerly occupied by the FARC and largely abandoned by government forces.